Hey guys, what's up? It's the Tim here with
Lumpy ice cream.
and we're giving you a review of The Empire Strikes Back.
Woo! No, we did that already.
Are we gonna fuck up this movie as well?
I doubt it because
You'll have to wait and
you'll wait and see. Infamous. I mean, I can only presume if anyone actually bothered watching the video to begin with that we're probably the most hated people on the internet right now
Because of New Hope stuff.
Yeah.
If you haven't gone to watch that, why are you watching the Empire review before the New Hope review?
Yeah, maybe it's because through word of mouth you heard that we ruined the movie and you're like, well, we're not having this shit.
Ain't having it.
But yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So Empire.
Empire.
It's a lot better.
Yeah, it is. Take the plot. You do a better job of explaining shit than I do.
Okay. So there's this ice planet Hoth, and Luke's on the planet, and so is Han. And Luke's like,
Everyone is.
Check it. Look,
They're all there.
there's a meteorite there that just crashed. I'm going to check it out. And everyone's like, yep, cool, go ahead. So he goes.
No backup.
No backup, though.
Coincidence. No.
Coincidence, no.
Like, I feel like even if he had backup, the Wampa could have took him out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
some
so he
backup
goes-
out there.
He goes off. He goes off to investigate
Off to
the thing. Yeah, he goes off to Hoth to investigate the thing. He gets taken out by a Wampa, and the Wampa's like,
Do you think we would have gotten the Wampers if it hadn't been for
I don't think we would have gotten it if it weren't
Mark
for
Hamill's-
Mark Hamill's friggin' facial reconstruction surgery.
I feel like that's probably the other reason they exist.
Yeah, that is actually
So,
the whole reason they
Thank
exist.
God that he got in that accident and nearly died.
That sounds terrible. But at least we got the Wampa.
At least we got the Wampers.
Yay!
Because then Hasbro wouldn't be able to make that Luke figure with the snow gear and package it with the Wampa.
True.
We wouldn't have
We
got
wouldn't have all these Wampa plushies.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have little fluffy Wampa hats.
Well, we got the Tauntauns.
Yeah, we would have gotten the Tauntauns, I think.
The Tauntauns
Unless
only
they
exist
just-
to be cut open.
Unless Hoth actually just exists. So
Just
they can have...
Okay,
this.
so we need something to like... we need a reason that we can have his face be different. Should he get in, like, a space crash? No, that's too obvious.
It's too
Have him be slashed by a cookie monster.
Have him be slashed by a snowman.
Yeah. The Wampa. Anyway.
So
Yeah, we've just left everyone questioning their pure existence.
Yep.
Again.
But yeah, so
3 minutes in.
Luke's taken in by the snowman, not to be taken care of or anything,
Yeah.
but literally so he gets shown away so we can eat him later.
Mm-hmm.
Luke wakes up in the Wampa's cave. Wampa's
Upside
eating his
down,
tongue. Yep,
for no
upside
reason.
down for some reason. Probably so he can't escape.
Probably.
I guess. Does a Wampa know that he has a lightsaber?
With the lightsaber, like, just conveniently in view.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah.
And he like uses the Force to pick it up, which is the first time we see the Force being used to pick something up.
Yep.
Yep.
Does the Wampa acknowledge it?
Nope.
Because he, like... No, I feel like he looks up and he's just like...
I'm pretty sure the Wampa just turns around after the
The
lightsaber.
Wampa's just like, what the fuck?
What's human sandwich doing?
What you doing there?
What's sandwich doing?
What you doing there, my friend? I don't know why the Wampa's Canadian.
What you doing there, buddy?
What you doing there, eh?
You
I was gonna take you to the hockey game, eh?
You're trying to escape from my trap.
I feel like the Wampa has a name.
His name is Jim.
Jim.
Jim the Wampa.
Jim the Wampa.
Jim the Wampa.
There we go, guys. If he didn't have a name before, he has one now. And if he had a name before, it's been retconned by us.
Yeah. We are the new George Lucas.
Yeah.
Except we don't suck. I mean, we probably do suck.
We probably do. I mean, especially after ruining A New Hope.
But probably not as much as...
I feel like that won't be called the in-depth review. I feel that will be called Did We Just Ruin?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we'll do. If we go so in-depth with something that it completely changes our opinion of it.
Then yeah, we'll call it Did We Just Ruin?
Did we just ruin, or did we just... whatever.
Yeah.
Did we just make this good? I don't think...
Did we just ruin and did we just improve?
Yeah. Did we just improve? There we go.
Yeah.
So there!
But anyway...
Jim the Wampa.
So Jim the Wampa's like, no! Sandwich is escaping!
Yeah.
And Luke's like, I ain't becoming none of your sandwiches.
Cuts his
and
arm
cuts his arm off. And Jim's like, no!
Why does he cut his arm off? Just the arm. It's like, yo, Ben, this is for you! Just the arm.
Just the arm.
It's like, is that the, like, greatest defense mechanism? Is you have left that person now
Just
handicapped.
Just the tip.
It's like, you could have killed him, but now you've left them without their arm.
Yeah. So Luke escapes from the cave after Jim the Wampa has his arm cut off.
Yeah.
Jim the Wampa...
Still free to follow him if he wants.
Yeah,
I mean.
but at least now Jim can go get handicap.
Yeah.
Can go get disability payments.
We've discovered... No, that's the Australia. I don't know what... There we go. Hoff's the Canada of the universe.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I think they still have disability payments in freaking Canada as well.
Probably.
So,
although they're usually hockey-related incidents.
Jim the Wampa now has...
It's not even by playing the sport, it's just how ruckus the crowd is.
Yep.
How puckus the crowd is.
Fuck off. But yeah, Jim the Wampa...
Sorry, our Canadian viewers.
Jim the Wampa is friggin' loses his arm and he's like, no, just doesn't follow Luke because he's too busy mourning his lost arm.
Yep.
I feel so sorry for Jim now. I always felt sorry for Jim, but you know, now that
before he even had that name in fact.
Now that we've given him a name,
Yeah.
I feel even worse for him.
We should get Jim the Wampa t-shirts.
Yeah.
He should be our mascot.
Jim the Wampa, yes.
Now I have a reason to buy the Black Series Wampa.
Yes!
We have a reason.
Good.
Should we name the Tauntaun?
The Tauntaun's name is
the Tauntaun's name is
Phil.
Philip the Tauntaun.
No, his name is...
Heal up the Tauntaun.
I'm pretty... I mean, like, Luke's Tauntaun is called Phil because he pretty much filled Jim up.
Okay, so what's Hans?
Hans is full.
Full of Luke.
Okay, so
7 minutes in and we've literally not got past the opening 7 minutes of the movie. Brilliant.
But anyway, so Hans like, oi, where's Luke? And
Where's
they're like,
Luke at?
don't know, he hasn't reported in. And Hans like, well, fuck, he owes me $5.
Yeah, he owes me $5.
He owes me $5. I have to go out and get him now because where else am I gonna fucking get that $5?
Yeah.
I don't have a fucking job. Not even in the rebellion. He just kind of hangs around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
him and the princess are making sneaky eyes at each other.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, on surface level, it's like, whoa, that feels kind of forced. But then when you think about it, they've been spending time in each other's presence
between the two movies,
which is what,
for at least 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
2 or so years, yeah.
2 or so years.
But,
so that,
yeah, stuff happens. Han goes out to save his boyfriend. I mean Luke.
Yep.
He finds Luke and cuts open full the Tauntaun and shoves Luke in there. Luke must have freaking
to keep him
warm.
warm.
He must have got out there, and then the freaking pilot that finds them just kind of takes him out and is like, "Oh God, fucking
yeah."
Yeah.
Was there any particular reason Han couldn't have flown? Did he have to take the Tauntaun?
Yeah, because ground level snowstorm. In a snowstorm, you can't really see the floor. Especially considering everything on Hoth during a snowstorm is white.
Yeah,
it's just all white.
Oh, very tainted blue. Yeah, in the special edition. But
yeah. So cuts open the Tauntaun, puts Luke in there. They get saved in the morning. Turns out that Han's actually leaving.
Yep.
For some fucking reason. and Leia's like, "Hey, no, stop!
Mm-hmm.
You're not going anywhere. The rebellion, the rebellion needs you. My body needs you. I mean, the rebellion needs you. My body, the rebellion needs you.
The rebellion.
And Han's like, but I gotta go. I don't care if my body needs you. I mean, if the rebellion needs me.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then they kind of have an argument there, and then you can drink. Yeah, you can pretty much just like not pay attention for that scene.
Yeah.
Really, because like it's just basically back and forth. Grr, I'm angry at you. Grr, I'm angry at you. Grr, I'm angry at you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah, then Leia kisses Luke out of nowhere.
Just to spite Han.
Yeah. Which is really weird.
Like I can fucking do what I want. I am an independent white woman. I'm an independent white woman who
There's no independent black woman in this universe.
There is no.
There is none.
So, yeah. But she's like, I'm an independent woman, I don't need a man, I'm gonna make out with Luke to prove it.
Yep. And Luke's just like, yeah.
Luke's like, hey, I got it, only woman
I
in
would honestly have loved that to just be addressed in Jedi.
Yeah, they don't mention it again.
Yeah,
it just kind of happens.
They don't mention it.
It's just like, I honestly, if you made out with your sister, then would you really mention it to anyone?
No, to be fair.
Exactly.
But I feel like Han would have.
Han probably. That's why Han makes that facial expression when he finds out. He's like, "Thanks, fucking."
Han would like give Leia so much shit over that, and Luke. But like, were there feelings there between them two? Do you think?
I feel like there were.
Probably, yeah.
But it's funny because after A New Hope, like pretty much it could have gone either way.
It could have.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like they all had like they all had chemistry. They all had good stuff and bad stuff. It could have gone either way. It could have gone either way. Like, Han could have ended up with Leia. Luke could have ended up with Leia. Han could have ended up with Luke.
Chewie's just off in the distance.
Chewie could have ended up with Han.
Going to find an ET-looking alien to hook up.
And Steph.
And lots of stuff. And C-3PO and R2-D2.
The Empire invade the Hoth base, and the rebellion shoot breast milk at them.
What?
The boob nipple gun.
Oh, the boob nipple gun. Oh yeah,
it's just a giant boob that shoots breast milk.
Yeah. Alrighty. And
so yeah, the Empire invade with their AT-ATs and
Idiots.
Idiots. And stuff, and they
just why?
Then we get Bird versus Camel.
Bird versus Camel.
And stuff.
Yep. Then they can just tie them up.
They destroy the generator.
Is there only one that gets taken out by the whole rope leg thing?
No, there's like two of them.
Two of them. Why didn't they do that with the third and fourth?
I don't know.
It's like, or is it?
I know there's at least one to blow up the generator left.
Yeah.
Okay, so two of them get taken out by the rope leg thing.
One's by the whole.
Luke throws the freaking. The lightsaber doesn't do shit in that bit though. It's just door opens.
Yeah. So like zoom.
And yeah. So one of
how's the other one taken out?
The other one isn't taken out.
Isn't it?
That's the one that blows up the generator.
Oh, I thought it would have been taken out after the generator blew up.
I don't know. It's probably taken out after the generator blew up, and I'm just forgetting it or whatever.
I don't know. Oh well.
So the rebels evacuate the base. Han's like, I have to go back and save a couple people, namely Leia, because she's there as well. Ow, fuck. So I've got to do that. So he goes off, gets Leia, brings her back to the ship. Also, C-3PO and R2 are there as well.
Yeah.
So they all get to the Falcon in time. They fly off.
And apparently you can stop a droid from talking by covering its mouth.
Yeah, apparently.
That's hella weird.
That works.
I feel like that's something someone should have addressed.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what's up with that?
Yeah.
Would have been better to just like switch him off.
So he's got a little switch on the back of his neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. Do you think Darth Vader can like has enough horsepower to like stop a ship from escaping?
I don't know, maybe.
Rip apart the Falcon.
I mean, Yoda can friggin' Yoda can lift an X-wing.
Yeah.
So I don't see any reason why Darth Vader couldn't friggin' stop a ship.
Which is hell weird.
Mm.
The Falcon goes to take off and Vader just stands there, not really giving a shit, probably thinking about something else.
It's like,
or Panda Bear or whatever the hell her name is.
He runs up and he's like, oh, I didn't put any underwear on today. Fuck.
Also, like, Stormtroopers just have, like, different costumes for different scenarios.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I mean, you change your clothes, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. They change their clothes as well. Maybe the armor that they usually wear isn't designed for cold weather.
It's not designed for anything. Not fucking rocks.
Shut up!
Gunfire. Taking battle damage. That's another thing we missed.
Literally anything.
That's another thing we missed. A coincidental thing in A New Hope was that the armor Luke and Han take, despite the fact those stormtroopers were shot, they don't have any signs of a struggle.
Or nor shot any
Like I feel like
laser burns or anything.
Whoa! What happened to your armor, mate?
Oh, I got into some hard times with some Ewoks.
Yep.
Yep.
I bet that stormtrooper shot first though. Han wouldn't have shot it. I'm actually surprised the radio didn't shoot first. Like, someone needs to edit that now. Before Han shoots the radio in A New Hope. Boring conversation anyway. It shoots at him first. I think I got that from Cinema Sins, I'm not sure though.
Yeah.
Just anything Han shoots, someone edit it to have it shooting back at him. Not shooting back, shooting at him and then Han shoots back.
Yeah. But, yeah, I forgot we were talking about Empire for a second there.
Yep. Empire.
So the Millennium Falcon tries to escape, and they don't escape, do they? They try to go into They're trying to go into hyperspace, and it doesn't work.
They try to go into hyperspace, and then they lose them in the asteroid fields.
Yeah, that's it.
And then fly into an asteroid, which isn't an asteroid. Well, it's an asteroid, but
it's just got a giant space worm in it.
Yeah, they fly directly into the space worm.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
without knowing.
Does the space worm just like sit there constantly with like its mouth going?
He was probably asleep.
Probably.
And then when Han shot lasers, it was like, oh, fucking fuck. Ah!
It's like, how did they not see that? Like, they fly in and it's like, oh, that's a bunch of teeth.
It was pitch black.
I feel like the Millennium Falcon would have at least headlights.
It doesn't, though.
How do they see where they're going?
They don't!
Apparently.
This is the 70s, dude. No one cares.
Apparently.
No one had headlights in the 70s. You ever seen a 70s show? There's no fucking headlights in the 70s.
It was the 80s.
It was released in 79.
80.
Was it?
Yeah.
1980. Shit.
Yeah.
Either way, late 70s.
This guy doesn't know the release date of Star Wars. Wow.
I know the release date of Star Wars. I just don't know the release date of Empire.
Stop being technical. But yeah. Fucking space worm thing.
Space worm thing. They escaped the space worm.
There's things flying around in the space worm.
Because
that's weird.
That's like they're like antibodies or something.
Yeah. No, because Han knows what they are.
Yeah.
He calls them by a name, and it's like those things are living inside that creature. That's hella weird.
Meh.
Oh well. Those things are weird though. That's bloody wing things.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention when Luke was all out in the snow, being like, "Bam, bam." He when he was out in the snow, being all kind of half dead, he was like, "Bam," because Obi-Wan was there.
Yep.
walking
You must
about
go
and
to the
like,
Dagobah
you must
system.
go to the Dagobah
Do you reckon
system. I'm
secretly-
only now deciding to tell you this because you're close to death.
Yeah, you're close to death, and it's sequel time. I couldn't have told you this in the 2 years, at least 2 year gap between these two movies. I have to tell you now, even though it would actually probably have benefited you earlier to oh no, please do not do this. Please do not do this. Why couldn't we have just left well enough alone?
We couldn't. But like, if I could have told you just after you destroyed the Death Star.
But no.
But no! You have to at least know how to turn on a lightsaber and how to actually use it to cut off people's arms. I don't care, that's what everyone sounds like.
God.
You have to be able to cut off people's arms before you can go.
I bet Obi-Wan was just taking a wander on Hoth just randomly and then came across Luke.
Oh,
it's this cunt.
Luke, how are you, good sir? Oh yes, I forgot to tell you 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Go
Oh
to
yeah.
the
By the
Dagobah
way,
system.
when I stopped having the lightsaber duel, I meant for you to take the shot.
You fucking idiots!
You had one job and you fucked it, mate. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Luke.
I haven't eaten solid in 2 years.
I haven't eaten at all in 2 years.
Yep.
I can't eat. I'm a ghost.
You know what you can eat in the afterlife? Nothing.
We're all dead in the afterlife. It's fucking shit. There's no good-looking women. Except that one Natalie Portman-looking woman person.
And she's space pregnant. No. But yeah, Luke goes to the Dagobah system and meets shit cunt Yoda.
Meets Yoda in his goodness.
Yeah. So do you think Yoda remembers R2? And
I do
vice
think
versa?
he remembers R2 and R2 remembers Yoda because it hasn't been that long.
Yeah.
Like 22 years.
But
I can accept it if Yoda forgot
Yoda's-
R2 because like Yoda's fucking a crackpot now.
Yeah.
He was always a crackpot, but now he's
Also,
even more of a
maybe-
crackpot because
I'm not saying all of it, but certain parts of R2's memory might have been wiped because it was taking up space.
yeah, I guess I don't know,
So,
but yeah, freaking Yoda's great.
yep.
Yoda's great in Empire.
Yep.
He's really great
I still don't know why it was just C-3PO's.
because they're like R2's either trustworthy or he like no one can understand the little fuck.
Maybe. Alright, but everyone can.
No, but they can't in A New Hope. Only 3PO can understand him in A New Hope.
True. And then it's just kind of like...
And then in Empire, 3PO seems to have run R2 translation classes. Well, Luke can understand R2 because the friggin' when he's in the ship, there's words that come up on the screen.
But
That's
like,
what R2
jumping forward, Rey can understand BB-8.
Yeah.
And so...
Again,
like,
leave it for the Force Awakens review.
Yeah, but it's proving my point here. Serving my point, not proving anything.
Genetics.
But yeah, so Dagobah system.
Dagobah system.
Yep.
I'm looking for someone. Looking? Found someone you have.
Shut up, Yoda, you're a cunt. Just eats the man's food, despite the fact he has perfectly good stew at home.
Yeah.
It's like, he makes Luke eat. And it's
He's
like,
a-
you just ate his food, you shit cunt.
Yeah,
He wouldn't have to have eaten your shit stew.
He ate Luke's food so he could repay Luke by letting him eat his food.
Nice.
He either just forgot that he had food in the thing, and that's why he went back to his house.
Yeah.
Because ooh, how food I have in my house. Ha ha.
Yep. Then there's that whole infamous cave scene.
Yep.
Yep. That's
Cryptic as fuck.
cryptic. Yep.
The way I see it, that cave scene means that the dark side is in Luke.
Yeah. Obviously. It's like, you will become Vader.
You're literally going to
If you go down this
if
path.
If you go down this path, you will succumb to the dark
I mean,
side.
we're not going to tell you what path you're not supposed to go down.
But just so you know.
We're going to throw a bunch of cryptic bullshit at you.
Yep. because
Just
stuff.
to keep you guessing.
Because reasons.
It's not good training. We don't give a fuck.
No one gives a fuck.
Yep. So then, what happens with Luke and Leia? They go to Bespin. Why do they go to Bespin again?
Because Han thinks that Lando can help him.
With what?
With, escaping the Empire? Yeah.
Maybe.
So,
But it just happens that that's where the Empire is!
Bum bum bum!
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's happening! Shit!
So, yeah, they get captured by the Empire. This one isn't quite as in-depth as the last one.
Yeah, no.
Synopsis of the last one.
I guess it's because the plot... There's not a lot there.
No.
It's a lot of the
plot just kind of happens. Not through coincidence, but because happenings.
Although there's some.
There's some
as we can
coincidences,
tell,
yes.
so... I mean, I'm trying to think if it's just like, you know... The Empire is just there.
Yeah.
For no reason. Have had enough time to make a deal...
Mm-hmm.
And that just happens to be the same time that they're arriving.
Mm-hmm.
So yay!
So they get captured by the Empire.
The Empire hired a bunch of bounty hunters because they realize, oh shit, our stormtroopers are actually useless.
They are actually useless.
I wonder when they figured that out.
They probably figured it out around the time that the Emperor called Vader. And that's literally what the Emperor told him. Yo, your stormtroopers are fucking shit.
Yeah.
Get some bounty hunters up in here, okay?
Yeah.
That seems like a thing that the Emperor would say, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, stuff...
But that knee's starting to hurt.
All the stuff happens and things...
We have strange shots of Vader's helmet getting removed and
put back on,
and it doesn't make sense.
No.
So what's that whole pod about? Does that like keep him alive when his mask is off?
I feel like it's just the toilet.
Why does he need the mask to live?
So he can breathe.
It's like, why not?
His lungs are fucked up, bro.
I feel like if his lungs were fucked up, he'd need the mask basically 24/7.
Yeah.
Couldn't do much. But then
Maybe he was just for like maintenance or something. I don't know.
Tell me.
But either way,
you gotta make this clear. I feel like that maybe they just weren't being as clear as they could.
the original trilogy isn't really clear on a lot of things.
Yeah, no.
Like a lot of things
But-
just kind of are there
Yeah.
and don't really get any explanation.
It's like maybe like is Vader wearing that suit just to hide his face from the burns and shit? Or does he need that thing?
I don't know.
I mean, it is explained that.
Yeah.
Plus, Luke knows that if Vader takes the suit off, he'll die. But we'll get to that.
But
So yeah, bounty hunters that don't do shit.
bounty hunters that don't do shit except for Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And
even then-
Boba's the one that finds out that they're going to Bespin.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they go to Bespin, they get captured by Vader, Han gets frozen in carbonite, Luke has a premonition about
Vader
it.
alters the deal.
Vader alters the deal. Lando mentions that the deal's getting worse all the time. Luke has a premonition.
Well, that comes first.
Yeah, whatever. Luke has a premonition. He goes to Bespin against Yoda's wishes. Yoda is being all cryptic again when Obi-Wan's like, that boy is our last hope. And Luke, Yoda's just like, no, there is another, which we'll get to later. Blah, blah, blah. Luke and Vader have a sword fight. Then Luke loses an arm.
Hand.
Jesus. And Vader reveals that Obi-Wan killed Luke's father. I mean, what?
How does Vader hide? It's like that ain't happening.
He just does.
Like goes to hide. I can hear you.
No one can see me. No one can
Blinking lights on
me.
chest.
Is that you?
Do they
Darth?
light up in the first movie?
No.
I knew it.
Because he has a different suit in the Empire.
Because, like, I knew in, like... Because I know I was watching some scenes and they just weren't lighting up. I'm like, is that a mistake? Or did they just not light up?
Sword fight.
Sword fight.
Obi-Wan killed Vader's father.
What? He killed the Force?
He killed the Force. No, Vader is Luke's father.
Dun, dun, dun.
Secretly, because we didn't reveal that in our Revenge of the Sith review or anything.
What?
I don't know what I'm doing. But, yeah.
Stop killing the foam thing.
No. Luke goes off, does some shit, nearly dies, calls out to Leia. Leia hears him.
Yep.
And they go back to Bespin.
The fucking scream they added as well.
Yeah.
Fuck.
At least that's
it doesn't
not
even sound like Luke.
At least it's not in the Blu-ray.
Yeah, it doesn't even sound like Luke.
Yeah.
It sounds like they got the Emperor's scream.
Yep.
Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know if they got, like, Mark Hamill in to re-record, they just got someone to do Mark Hamill voice, or... Because it sounds like the Emperor to me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, fuck that scream.
Either way, all this stuff happens. They go back to Bespin. They go off to some rebel base.
Yep.
Thing. Luke gets a new hand. Lando wears Han's clothes, flies off with Chewie to go find Han, where he is.
Yep.
Blah, blah, blah.
And like,
a new movie ends.
Jabba would have recognized Lando.
He doesn't, obviously.
Obviously. Plus, I don't know why Boba Fett hangs around everywhere. Everywhere he goes, every job he does, he hangs around.
He wants to keep an eye on Solo.
Yeah. Well, that just turn out to be his downfall?
Yeah.
Literally downfall into the fucking Sarlacc bit.
Yep.
Anyway. So, the plot's solid.
Yep.
Not a lot of holes to poke in it, but I'm going to give it a 9, just because...
I will also give it a 9.
few things. Alrighty. So, moving on to the cast.
The cast.
A lot better this time around. Cast and characters.
The cast is again good.
Yep. I feel like just everyone steps their game up.
Everyone steps up to the plate. They all step up to bat. It's great.
Yep. So I'm gonna give it a straight up 10.
Yes.
You agree?
I agree, yes.
Okay. So then the tone of the film. A lot, like, upon its release, it was pretty much panned by most audiences.
I can definitely see why.
It doesn't have a beginning or an end.
Mm-hmm.
But then it, you know...
It goes on to become everyone's favourite Star
In
Wars
retrospect,
movie, so.
that, you know, you can see how it fits into the story and that its bleak tone is one of the main reasons people love it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I'm going to give the tone a 10.
Yep.
You agree?
I agree, yes.
Alrighty, so that brings both of our scores to a total of 29 each.
Yep.
Combined, that's 58.
Out of 60.
Yes. So there we go. I believe Thingy got the same.
What?
I believe Revenge of the Sith got the same.
Oh, wonderful.
So that's going to annoy people, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. I'm looking forward to seeing what the first movie we're going to give 60 out of 60 will be.
Mm.
Which will be a tough mark to get, I would imagine.
Yeah. Considering we gave...
It's going to be the both of us.
Considering Empire got 58.
Yeah, true. So, yeah, but out of 10...
Out of 10, I think we gave it 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still in agreement with that?
Still in agreement with that.
Very much so. Okay, guys, so that's that.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's a bit controversial. I gave Revenge of the Sith higher than Empire.
Ooh.
By 1 point.
Ooh.
Just honestly, I mean, the plot kind of hovers, and I think that's why maybe it's considered the best.
Yep.
Because A New Hope, there's some really good parts, and I think in terms of looking at these movies, a lot of the parts in there are just so damn awesome, and the same in Return of the Jedi. Problem with that is there's also a lot of bad moments, but
Yeah.
I think Empire keeps kind of the same. It slowly builds, and quite slowly, but then kind of jumps up towards the end. Whereas these movies, they have like some really awesome bits, like the whole beginning of A New Hope,
Yep.
and then it just kind of goes down and kind of just stays down for a little bit before jumping up at the end. But I don't think it reaches how awesome it was at the beginning. Like just that whole part on the ship, I can't remember its name, but Captain Antilus's ship.
The Leia, the ship.
The
that
Leia
was
ship.
on. The ship that Leia was on.
That one. I just don't think it ever reaches past that. And then Jedi has a lot of moments. Like, I would just love to... I think that's a problem as well with The Phantom Menace, is that whole awesome lightsaber battle keeps getting interrupted by all the shitty other scenes. And that kind of is also the same with Jedi. That awesome lightsaber battle keeps getting interrupted by the other shit. So this one kind of keeps a steady balance before jumping up at the end. I think that's why it's regarded as the best Star Wars film. And there's, when you look at it, there isn't a whole lot of a substance to the movie.
No.
There's not a whole lot there. And I don't want to say the reason it's good is because of the reveal, but it's a large part of it.
Yeah.
And yeah. Fuck's sake. It's kind of done it. It hasn't changed my opinions of the movie, but it's opened up a new way of looking at it.
A whole new horizon.
A certain point of view.
What?
What? So yeah, guys, let us know what you thought of us not really tearing apart this like we did A New Hope, but certainly looking at it differently. Well, Jedi, next thing you'll know, we'll look at Phantom Menace and realise it's... I can't even say that. That's never happening. I don't think anyone's going to look at Phantom Menace and say, that is a masterpiece of cinema.
Unless they're 5.
Even though I don't think they'll realise the words cinema or masterpiece.
They
Or
will
Star
learn.
Wars. No,
They
will learn.
Steer with.
No, if you like Phantom Menace, that's absolutely fine. If you're 5. No, but yeah, well, it took me kind of a while to realise it was shit. But then again, I hadn't watched it since I was 6. So yeah, final score of 58. So I believe Phantom Menace got like a 22 from us.
Yep.
I think it was a 28. Attack of the Clones was 28. Revenge of the Sith was 58. That ties Empire for the highest. And then Thingy was New Hope was 39.5. So I wonder what's coming next.
Clone Wars.
No.
Oh.
Clone Wars gets a negative everything.
The holiday special?
Oh, that gets a negative everything.
It gets a 10.
Fuck off,
out
mate.
of 10.
Fuck off.
I was in Big W the other day.
Fuck off.
I was in Big W the other day looking at the Supreme Force Awakens sticker book. And, like,
oh no.
there was a page that said, connect the dots to reveal everyone's favorite Wookiee. So in my mind, I connected the dots and went, what the fuck, this ain't Lumpy. Not that one.
Yeah, not that one.
Not that one.
That's the first thing that Phoenix Fire said to me.
Yep.
He's like, I just instantly thought of you.
Yep.
And I'm like, well then.
You're a small Wookiee child.
I'm a small Wookiee child, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole time I've been speaking
Oh shit! He's reverted to his native tongue.
No. Anyway, one day I should dress up as a Wookiee.
Yes.
Definitely not anytime soon, because dressing up as a Wookiee in this weather.
That'd be fucking shit.
Hashtag fuck to the no.
That'd be fucking shit.
Hell to the no.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, guys, we're gonna end this here and then move on to our Return of the Jedi review. So we'll see you for that one, and then we're probably gonna torture ourselves with some Supergirl. I can say that because I've seen the first episode.
Okay.
You'll probably enjoy it.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. Okay.
I know how he gets when I call Supergirl shit.
Okay.
It's not because she's a female.
I know.
It's because the show's just
Okay.
ick. We'll probably do a video on that at some point.
Yep.
No doubt. Alright, guys. So, we're going to get on out of here. And we'll see you in, like, however long. I mean, however long Empire and Jedi are apart. That long.
3 years.
What?
3 years.
3 years? Is it 3 years?
3 years.
Really?
I think it's 3 years.
I didn't know it was that long. Jesus
I mean,
Christ,
like,
they get their shit together.
It's gotta take...
It takes place, like, right after.
It's gotta take Luke friggin' 3 years to become a full-fledged Jedi. I wouldn't say 2 years is enough. It's either 3 or 5.
1 week.
7 hours.
Because George Lucas.
Because George Lucas, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, guys, so we're going to see you in the next part. Until then,
Take off the care.
see y'all.
Bye, good. Bye, good. Bye. Bye, good, good. Bye. 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 Hope the goods. Bye.
Bye.